Hi guys, welcome to SGY new classes. Today I will show you the part 2 tissues. In the part 1 we learned about meristematic tissue. Now it's time for permanent tissue. It is composed of those cells which have lost their capacity to divide. They have definite shape, size and thickness. It may dead or alive. Permanent tissue are of two types. There are two types of permanent tissue. One is simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue. In simple permanent tissue there are two types. One is protective tissue and second one is supporting tissue. These are made up of same types of cells which are similar in structure and also in function. In protective tissue, there are two types: epidermis, second corcophilium. In supporting tissue, there are three types: parenchyma, colungina, and sclerenchyma. Protective tissue, epidermis. It is outermost single layer of plant organs such as leaves, flowers, root, etc. It is covered by cutile. Cutile means it is a waterproof layer like wax. It is present in the upper layer of the lotus flower. Note that stomata. Epidermis have small pores on its surface. Small spores like small holes called spores in on its surface. These spores are called stomata. The stomata is enclosed by two kidney-shaped cells called guard cells. Function of epidermis. Function of epidermis. It protects the plant from desiccation and infection. Cutile cuts the rate of transpiration and evaporation of water. It allows gaseous exchange during photosynthesis. It gives up oxygen and takes carbon dioxide. Stomata also helps in transpiration. The second, it is made up of dead cells. It is not living cells, it is dead cells with thick walls and do not have intercellular spaces. They don't have spaces between each cells. Cell wall in cork deposit waxy substance called suberin. The cell wall is impermeable. It does not have any protoplasm. Protoplasm is a jelly-like substance present in between the cell. Inside the cell. Function of corcophilium. It prevents plants from infection or mechanical injury. It protects the plants from any danger. Provide toughness to plants. If it is not there, it will become weak. Cork used in making of sports goods like cricket ball, table tennis, wooden paddles, etc. Supporting tissue. In supporting tissue, there are three types. One is parenchyma, second colungina, third one is sclerenchyma. These tissues are supportive in function. Parenchyma tissue. It is thin-walled cell. The walls of cell are thin. Composed of living cells. It is composed of living cells. The space of the cell is oval or spherical. It is large central vacuoles. Vacuoles are present in only in plant cells, found in leaves, pith of stem and roots. The function of parenchyma are storage of food in large vacuoles, provides turgidity to cells, helps in photosynthesis, wound repair and new growth, buoyancy control in aquatic plants. Second one is Colungina. It forms filler tissue in soft parts of plants present in cortex with primary stems and roots. It is found below epidermis. Epidermis is a soft waxy layer. It found below that. Cell of this tissue are living, thick walled at the corners. There is thick walled at the corners, thick walled cells at the corners. Function: provide flexibility to plant parts. Also provide mechanical support, filling the vacant places. Third one is Sclerenchyma. It is strengthening tissue composed of extremely thick walled cell made up of lining. Its cells are dead, present in stems, around vacuolar bundles, in the veins of leaves, and hard covering seeds and nuts. Function: it provides strength to plants parts. Complex permanent tissue. There are two types. One is xylem, second one is phloem. Xylem. Xylem is a vascular tissue in plants which transports water and dissolved nutrients upwards from the roots. Xylem consists of four types of cells. First one is tracheids, vessels, Xylem Parenchyma, Xylem Sclerenchyma. Tracheids. It is elongated angular dead cells involved in conduction of water. Vessels. These are cylindrical tubes-like structure placed one above the other end, which form channel from production of water. Xylem Parenchyma. Thick cells used for storage of food in the form of starch. Xylem Sclerenchyma. Non-living fibers with thick walls and narrow cavities provide mechanical support. Phloem. Phloem is a vascular tissue in plants which conducts sugar and other metabolic products upwards and downwards from the leaves. It consists of four types of cells: sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers, phloem parenchyma. Sieve tubes transport organic compounds like sugar made during photosynthesis. Companion cells regulate the activity of sugar in sieve tubes. Phloem fibers provides mechanical support to sieve tubes. Phloem parenchyma. It stores food. This is the part 2 video of tissue. You have to see part 3 video for animal tissue. So thanks for watching my channel. Keep watching this tissue for more.